Wrist locked tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws a line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadows, strength starts to hide. Engulf 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. Rush in the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stack like bricks in a wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V weppy wap whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Wrist tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergence speaks, and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trade. Patience, discipline. The road of Luna. Patience, discipline. Cold, loop, the road of Luna. Patience, discipline.
Check. Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Chair. Guys, I have the sketchiest chair situation happening. I don't even think you guys know. I have like a huge pillow on a small stool, so I'm like balancing on it. It's kind of funny, but it's comfortable. That's really all I care about. Super comfortable, actually, once I'm balanced. So what's up, everyone? Welcome into the show. We got Robins with us. We got Ravens, Kelvin, Smart World, Annie, what's up? We got Luna Mod. Guys, say what's up if you're with me. I had a gold short here. I got a little profits on it. I also had a ES. Wait, what was my other trade? Oh, a gold long earlier. On the onion play right here, I took this bounce. A bounce from 47.71 pretty much. I got him a little bit higher. And then I also I almost took an ES trade. Didn't end up getting filled. Took the order off before the candle closed, 5 minutes before the candle closed, so it never filled, and it was perfect because it reversed there. I also did a grid bot trade for fun on the stream right here. I traded this range, so that was actually a good trade. I made 150 bucks with some micros, and I actually was about to turn my grid bot on, but I didn't have enough time getting ready for the stream. I was literally about to turn the grid bot back on, and it would have already paid so much because it swept up and down a few times. So guys, I think I'm still going to turn on the grid bot just for fun since I was playing with it from this range here. I could even go bigger range if I wanted to get crazy. I could get crazy. It makes them a little bit wider. Yeah, so now the grids are 4 points apart. I mean, should I try that? Is that crazy town? I could go to here. So what I like with the grid bot is whatever matches up with the charts. So I'm going to go back down to the 5-minute chart and see, you know, I need to make it darker or whatever, lighter in this situation. And I see how they match up with the chart and what looks best, right? This one actually doesn't really look that bad. So guys, we're about at the open. I was gonna try to get this grid bot on before the open, just for fun. I don't know what lines up with the charts the best, but that's actually not bad at all. I want to try it, guys. This is just for fun. So I actually have to stand. I try to sit, but I can't. We got the open coming in. I gotta lock in here, guys. So I'm not gonna trade any of my funded accounts during the open, guys. I'm locked in all green right now. This one, it's just I accidentally, that was $5 commission, all green, everywhere. So I'm not trying to trade any of those accounts. Most of my accounts have traded except for my Tradeify accounts. So let's do one of those grid bots on one of these Tradeify accounts. Just this is a for fun trade. So I'm gonna do one that I haven't traded yet though. Let's see, what do we got here? I got the 50K select, or I could do my 50K fund there. I'll do the select since this is an interesting idea. I'm gonna do the select 5813. Let's see if that one is even alive. I have no clue. So I'm gonna put an order on. Nope. So that one's not good. 5813 is no dice. We have, oh, that one. Okay, 7388. 7388 right there. So this one works. So we have to go to MES though. So I'm going to copy this grid and go to MES. So I want to go back over my pre-flight checklist. Joe likes the grid bot. So I just like this range, and I was actually going to turn it on right down here, and it would have just been so good. So just for fun, is this grid botted out? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I want to put this grid bot on this entire range and just see what that looks like. So the thing is right now, yeah, it's about 3 points or something per. So I actually like that. That's not bad, and it means I only need to fill 1, 2, 3, 4 minis to have my first target, or three minis. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy 3. Am I gonna run it? Double checking these levels look good. They actually look really good. Okay, they randomly look good. So I'm just gonna run it like that, and we're actually gonna do, yeah, we'll do 9 micros max. And so there you go, markets are open, so I'm gonna buy. There we go, so I'm in my 3, and I'm gonna have to set these buys on here now. So guys, this is a crazy strategy that we're just having fun with this morning. This is how I want to spend my morning. There we go. So the grid is active. I'm in 3 lots. I have 3 orders set. And then I need to finish setting these orders down here. So guys, this is for fun. Welcome to the stream. This is not normal trading for me here. Normal for my crypto. All right, we're grid botting it. So other than this, so I do want to look at other trades here. If I hit one of these orders, I'll just flash over to it. Am I in enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm technically supposed to be in 1 more, so I'll just buy 1 more. And that one goes right here, sell limit. There we go. So if that sells there, then I'm gonna buy here. So guys, we're getting in the stream. I'm gonna put this back on. So this is a big hit just for Joe. So I don't know, guys. I'm supposed to get this order back on, and I don't know how to do it. Look at this. I'm gonna have to zoom in. There we go. Buy. So I don't know why that didn't work before to click buy. So there we go. We put the buy there. It's gonna fill it. Then I'll put a sell here if it fills it. That's the grid bot. But I'm not a bot, so this is just the grid trade. But so with crypto, I do this on a 4-hour chart or more. I'll do this. It's a hedge long position. So guys, I know there's not that many on the stream right now, but if you're with me here, Thanks for joining in. And so we got that buy, so I'm going to hit sell. So I don't want to get too absorbed into the grid bot strat. Unless if we're up good on it, then I'm going to really focus, right? So, but for now, I just did it on this one account for fun. And I want to look at the charts real quick. Well, I have my other charts open too. So I'm looking over here at NQ and ES. They both broke. Let me see here. Yeah, they both made overnight highs. We haven't broken the previous day high. We got a lot of room up, but NQ tested previous day high. So that is interesting. We got that previous day high tap on NQ. I would potentially look for shorts there. I mean, we got range down at that point, previous day point of control, all the way down at 26,719 on NQ. And yeah, so I could see that edge being more edged for that sell side back down the previous day lows, especially since we bounced so strong overnight. So, you know, we've been grinding up overnight from yesterday's close, especially thinking about that. So it's been up only from yesterday's close. That short actually totally makes sense to me, but current price action has been grinding up, so I'm going with that when it comes to doing the grid bot. The other thing I found with the grid bot on futures is they're too expensive. So the commissions are probably going to eat me up. So right now per trade, I'm making like 2 points about. So if I get 2 points per trade, there we go. See, it already made a sell. So I'm going to put that buy back on. I'm going to be making what, $10 per trade, and then the commissions are round trip $5 or something. So that kind of sucks. You know, not going to lie, that's not the best. So having the wider grids will help with those commissions. Volatility will also help because if it fills and wicks right back up, I don't have time to put the orders on, and it's going to be a better W in that trade, right? We'll end up getting 5 points, 6 points. So what I'm suspecting with the fees and commissions here, I'm going to have the wider grid, not do like 2 points or 1 point. All right, here we go. So we hit a buy. I'm going to hit a sell. So it's a hedged long position. So otherwise though, my other trade ideas today, I don't have that many more accounts to trade. My Tradeify a group of accounts, so I don't think I can be logged in at the same time. But all my Lucid accounts are traded on, I believe. So I'm not really supposed to trade them again. It's hard when I only have $40 of profit on my those 25Ks. It is a 25K, so $40 is $40. You know, across 5 of them, it adds up. And that will happen in the long run over taking a bunch of trades and many days and many accounts all together. So following that and not giving back my profits, it's not only about locking in that dollar amount. Oh, I'm green, I need to lock it in. It's about also just risk management in general, you know, because I could still end up at a loss. If I took a full loss, I'd be minus $70. So I'm just gonna not trade them since they're already green. I'm gonna follow my rules. That's my current rule. So you see, as we buy and go down, a lot of times we do hit that sell like we did on that last one. Let's see if we hit the sell. Then we're reducing our size again. So we're hedging off. That's why I call this a hedged long position. So if we hit that, I'll add the lot here. It looks like we're about to hit it. There we go. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Just for funsies. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to send it. Almost hit that sell. You know, I can move them slightly with price action. That probably makes more sense. But for now, I'm just sticking it right on it. Let's see, right there, right there, right there. Oh yes, we hit an order filled, so guess what? We gotta put it back on, right? If I end up with a really good trade, like right now, look, I have 4 on from these lows, from this VWAP. I could hold this for a swing now, you know, I could use this to position myself. And we've already locked in some money on this. I believe we're up 83 bucks right now. Total locked in 50. Open 88. So we've locked in 50 bucks by doing this. So it is kind of fun, but it just also looks like this type of price action where it's bullish, chop, we're grinding up. I'm like, yeah, you know what, let's run it. One wick too, if it wicks down and comes right back up, that's where you get that money too though, because you get a lot more points on these lower fills and then you sell it right away and reset your grid. So you should only ever have the amount as you have for sale above. And I'm not like saying, I'm not trying to teach this strategy. I've never done this until today on futures. I've only done this on crypto. And I've done it only on high time frame crypto when we're consolidating or going sideways for a year or two. I learned to trade the chop. And that's like 4-hour, daily, weekly charts. With the grid bot, I will put it down on the hourly and stuff to see how it lines up with the chart, but really I just use backtesting. So there's an automated backtesting feature I use that will automatically backtest my grid bot for backwards, and it runs it automatically. So I don't actually have to put the orders on like this. But to be able to just put the orders on is super chill, and you can still put stop losses down, right? So I can put 10 lot stop loss down here. There we go. So we gotta put one back on. Luna, do you journal before you enter the trade first or after you've entered? So I try to do it first. So if I put the trade idea on, so I'll put this grid bot in as an example. Oh look, I need to actually put in this other trade I had. So I took a trade on gold that was in my Tradeify account, my second Tradeify account. Oh wait, hold on. So now I'm getting more. We got covered here, so I gotta put a sell right there. There it is. So I try to do it before, so better is to take the screenshot, like get it, have it all set up, the idea, and be waiting for it, and as it's getting close, you know, setting it up and putting the screenshot in. This last trade I did a bad job of that. And so what was that trade? Pre-New York Tradeify account, gold breakout. So if I go to gold real quick, I'm going to switch the account. Oh wait, hold on, we got another order filled. I don't have time to do it. Yeah, but I need to put a screenshot in for that other trade. Okay, so we made that sell, so I got to put a buy here. Check this out. Our average entry is getting lower and lower. How do I define my risk? Well, so on the grid bot that I use for crypto, I predefine my risk exactly, and it calculates it for me. So it pre-calculates, and I can put a stop loss on it too. So there we go. We bought there, so I'm gonna put a sell here. So right now, the way that I'm calculating my risk on here is in my head thinking, okay, I have 10 micros on. How big is this range? Well, so the full range is 130 to 157. So that's 27 points of MES. So what did I say? 27 points. So I have to do the math. I should be able to just do this in my head. $135 per contract if I took that full. So it's like never really more than half that, and already it's going to be less than half that. So if I divide it by 2, that's $67 per contract times 10, which means I'm risking 675. But the thing is, it should be less than that. Right now, it would be less than that, because if we went down here and I got filled the rest of these lots, it would be, my average entry would be somewhere like right up here. And then if I had my stop loss below here, then it would be risking 138 to 129. So that's only 10 points. So that's risking $500 on this one trade. So I think that's more accurate. I'm risking about up to $500. It just depends on where we're at in it. But at most, if we were at the top of the range, I already would have locked in a lot of money on this trade, you know, or maybe not a lot, but some. Like I've already locked in some right here. So then I'm risking less essentially because I already made some. So if we do run these highs and then nuke all the way down, it'll fill, and I'll get an average entry right here. If it did it really quick, I wouldn't even have time to put the orders on, so it wouldn't matter. We'd actually start filling even lower, which is better. And I'd probably end up risking about $500 at the moment. It depends if I stopped out below these lows, like that. But so I'm calculating it kind of rough right now. But it's just for fun. We did it on the other stream, and I was just like, okay, let's do it again. Because we're still in this range. I'm like, oh, I might as well, because I was thinking, I was like, I should have just kept running the grid bot, because it would have been perfect on this dip down here. I would have made so much on this opening volatility, all of this right here. That's perfect for the grid bot. So we're gonna run it. I could even put it on the 1 minute. Oh, we can't see the thing though. Can we? Oh yeah, it's just overlapping it. Okay. This makes it look less crazy, actually zooming in on the 1 minute chart, ironically. What up, Boom in the house? You got your best trading day around $500 today? You made 500? Is that what you're saying? Let's go. We're about to hit the sell. There we go. So I'm going to put the buy back on. It's funny, I've actually never manually executed a grid bot strat. So I do want to stay locked in, guys. Am I looking for any other trades today? Or maybe I'm just kind of feeling like I'm done, right? Got a few good winners. I don't have that many accounts left. I do have my Tradeify 25Ks. So I could take my Tradeify accounts. That I could do. There we go, guys. Look at that TP. So I'm gonna put it on this order. You reached 3K profit. Let's go. Boom. Great work. Great work. Dude, that'd be funny if I start using the grid strategy a lot more. I could just make a bot to do it. Guys, I got some iced coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna bot this up, guys. So I guess let's look at ES chart real quick. I was trying to do this earlier. So look, we're holding these highs. We're rallying here. We're right at this area of thinner volume. We have an excuse me, initial bounce breakout, a possibility above. We also have the possibility to keep rejecting these highs, right? I want to see if that filled anything here. Let's go back to MES real quick. There we go. So I'm going to sell up here. There we go. Oh, nope. I thought I was going to fill one more. The crazy thing with the grid bot is as long as it's staying in the range, you just can keep running it, you know? So like for the way that I trade, it wouldn't really have an end. Like it could just stack a max win. You never know. So there we go, putting on that next one up here. So how are we doing? 71, 80 bucks so far. I mean, guys, 80 bucks if I close out now is what it, is that right? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's all right, 80 bucks. So there we go, we filled there, so now I gotta put the sell here. Wait, no, not yet. So we're testing back down to the VWAP. So I do want to think about if I'm going to look for any other trades. I just gotta look at my other charts, I guess. So we rejected previous day value area high, so I'm allowed to short that. On the 30-minute, guys, look at this grind. Perfect time for the grid bot. Previous day value area high, we closed right at it. Okay, so we hit that sell, so I'm gonna put on the buy. Put the buy on. Alright, so we rejected that previous day value area high. Huh, interesting. Interesting. But we have tested it a bunch. So there we go, I'm gonna put a sell back on. So we're in 5 now. So we're starting to get bigger size here. So if we go all the way down here, you know, it could give back that $80 profit pretty easily. But then we have our average entry a lot lower. So if it does return, then we make even more. So that's kind of the name of the game here. So, but seeing this break below previous day value area high, we closed right on it though. So I'm not too excited about it yet. For the short, I'm not going to short right here in the middle of all this while we're grinding up. So I'm just talking myself through my thought processes. Like I said before, I would actually like the short below this previous day value area, previous day point of control. I'd want to get out of this whole range, which I need to put a alert there. All right, let's go in. We got filled. I gotta put a sell here. So now we're in 6. There we go, out 1, put on the buy. Now we're back to 5, right? And we closed the profit on that one. And what happened? How did these... Did I move the grid or something? I don't know what happened with this thing, but I don't know if I was off on it. What happened? Okay, well that looks right. Oh yeah, look, the bottom's off too now. Alright, so we got another order filled. What was it? It was the sell? Oh no, what was it? Yeah, it was a sell, so we're supposed to buy down here. Buy. So now we're in 4, and our average entry is even lower. So at some point here, I could be in a good position to want to hold a swing trade. It's crazy. That's what I thought last time, though. I like this VWAP. I'm like, oh, you know, if I really wanted to, I could take it as a scalp to these highs and be out with a good trade, right? Like that could be $100 or something like that. Top 1 futures 50K, straight to fund it 1 here in the giveaway. No, no straight to fund it. No straight to fund it. Oh, I need to pin that. So guys, we do have the giveaway form. We need the likes though. We need the likes because what a choppy market. NQ would actually probably be better for the grid bot because it wicks more. NQ might be better. Oh look, NQ's kind of testing below the VWAP. Alright, we just got filled. So put my buy on. Here we go, guys. See, now we're banking. We're up $100 in this one in open. I don't know if we have some locked in too. Oh yeah, guys, we're up $170. Grid bot for the win. Let's go. This is a straight to fund it account, I believe. I don't even know what's in play here. Nice, you reached your target. Oh, so it was one of the evals. It's not a straight to fund it. Well, have I given away straight to fund it? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Did I? There we have it. Grid bot. Lunamod's going to become a millionaire from the grid bot strat. I'm calling it now. Lunamod just found his calling, his trading strategy calling. You won a straight to fund it Sim Pro account from me? So you just got a payout from an account that you won? Are you for real? Dude, did they give you a straight to funded account? Because it's supposed to be an elite challenge, but maybe they messed up. Dude, that's sick. Dude, that's super sick. Eight months ago. I guess maybe I did, guys. Dude. Bro. Dude. Let's go. Dude, you said you just hit the consistency? Like you hit the target? Like you're gonna get a payout? Yeah, is not eligible for payout. Why so? Okay, so that's what you're asking next. You should ask their support staff. They'll answer your questions. Yeah, ask a support chat bot thing. Ask to talk to a real person. I think you can even call them. I think you can call Top 1 Futures, if I remember correctly. But I always just use the support thing, ask for support, and then talk to someone at the company, and they'll figure out what's going on. Because I can't tell without a lot more info. $286 days ago, and you took it to a payout. So, bro, tell us. So you got to figure out what's up with that payout. Maybe you did go over the consistency a little bit, and you need to make more. You sent me the stats in the main chat and Discord. Okay, dude, I'm stoked. Okay, yeah, you don't have the consistency score. So you're oh dude, that's the Sim Pro. Yeah, okay. You have to make more money. You have a 34% ESS score. So keep trading it good though, because you're almost there. So I don't know, I have to do the math. Okay, so it's your biggest day plus your... I have to remember how to do the math. I haven't done it. I got a payout on an ESS account too, though. So keep going at it. But you have a 34% ESS score because it's your biggest day and your biggest loss. So you have 507 as your biggest day. Okay, so guys, we hit a sell here. So let me put a TP back on. I mean, sorry, a buy. Okay, so it's your dude, it's almost hard for me to think about it right now. I don't know why. So it's your biggest win plus your biggest loss. Divide it by, and so what is it? You need 20%. I think that means you have to make $5,100 then $35. $5,135. Yep. So with these accounts, that account, if you were gonna make 500 as your biggest win, I wouldn't make more than like 200 as your biggest loss, or 250 to stay in the ESS score. So you either have to kind of choose from the beginning. Guys, big W on the grid bot, full TP. We're out of the trade. We're out of the trade. We have one lot on left. One lot. Made 160, or after everything, 150 bucks, and probably so much in commissions. Guys, that's sick. I'm gonna let it keep running. So it's your biggest day plus your biggest. You should look on their FAQ. So I'll look for it right now. So guys, that's what I'm here for, right? Well, here, let me manage this trade first, because we just hit the last lot on that TP. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to keep doing it. So we're going to do buy limit. Yo, what up, Fede? Green, 3 winners and then 1 grid bot win. And now I'm doing the grid bot again, and I locked in another win on it. Apex PA. Apex PA. Nice, dude. Let's go. Wait, sorry. What was that? Dude. Heck yeah. $1,000 yesterday from Apex. First Apex payout. Let's go. Yep. Okay. Okay. Nice, bro. Great trading. And passing that account, that's big too. So, boom. So what, to me, what's crazy is not knowing the rules of an account when you're trading it. You know, you gotta know the rules of an account you're trading. Like, you gotta look it up. You gotta do the FAQ. Like, you shouldn't have to ask that. You shouldn't have to ask what the rule is or why you can't. Because I looked at that picture and it says 34% consistency. So, and it calculates it for you. You need to make $2,128 more down there. But you would have had to make smaller trades. Like, if you didn't take as big of a loss, it would be way less. So that's the nature. That's the nature of that account, that ESS score account. So Dandy won one of those too because we had some of those to give away once, and she took it to a payout, and she did the same thing. She didn't look up the rules, and I said the rules to everyone when I gave them away. She didn't look at the rules, and she took that account to a payout just like you. She had to make like $5,500 or something like that, and she did it. She took it to a payout, and then she took it to more payouts, and then she took it to live. And once you do get that first payout, once you get that first payout, you know, it starts over. So then you can actually follow the better plan. So with that account, you just have to make sure you do a balance that works for you. So if you have a negative R&R strategy, you design your biggest win and biggest loss based on that. If you have a higher R&R, you know, you make it so your loss is smaller. You cap it every day. Hard rule. And then you make your win bigger. So you always have to have the ratio. You have 507 for both of them, which is kind of big for a 50K. And so then you mess up your consistency score. And that's the whole thing with that account, the ESS score. So I'm going to put this order on. But I personally wouldn't give up. And I would just try to take it to a payout, you know. Trade well. Keep doing what you're doing. Great P&L curve there. Great P&L. So there we go. We're getting, I got filled another one. So now is where it gets interesting because we're already at the top of the range. So if it does go all the way down right now, I'm going to end up with a higher average entry, right? Than I was at. I was with the average entry below. So this is the nature of the grid bot. If I'm just going to leave it going, I have to be prepared for that. I am overall bullish though. So I think, and if it does wick all the way down, sometimes it pops right back up and gives me a chance to get out of a lot of those. So here we go. This will be a fun adventure here to follow this trade. So I'm going to be ready to sell one right there. So now we're in 4. I'll be ready to buy one back down here. There we go. So there we go. See, it starts to average back down. Then you can withdraw 50% of 1500. See, I don't actually remember. I withdrew 2250, I think, from mine. I think you can withdraw max 2250 from those accounts. And remember, those are the old accounts. You have to look up the old rules. That's from a long time ago. They might have changed the rules on the new Sim Pro. I don't even know if they still sell the Sim Pro. So there we go. Hit a sell. Gridbot is still botting away here. Alright, what happened to my music? I can't hear. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that sucks to be surprised like that, to be caught off guard. But you have to always know the rules of the firm, because I've blown accounts because I didn't understand a rule. And like I blew TPT Pro when I had profits in the account, and I just didn't know how their rule worked. After I held the trade into past the time, like past 410 or whatever it is, past the bell, and they auto, it's an auto liquidation, auto blown the account because I held past the close. And I learned that the hard way, and so that sucks. But so guys, nice, we get a little more profit on that. So now look, our average entry is down here. So when it closes that one, that's an extra $50. $50. Holla. Which prop firm account do I suggest? So it depends on what you're looking for. So I'm looking at the max ROI per dollar that I spend. Ideally in straight to fund it accounts, because it's my time also of trading. So but I'm looking for ROI, and so right now the ones that I'm liking are the classic instant fund it ones with the 20% consistency score from Top 1 Futures, or I'm working on a set of Tradeify accounts. So Tradeify, I am working on Tradeify accounts too, but I'm talking about Lucid. So that's the ones I'm trying now. I'm doing 5 Lucid accounts and trying to pass them still. I'm working on them right now, 25Ks. But so those are pretty cheap and no activation fee. So, but it depends on how you trade them, right? If you like trade them quick and it takes you 2 accounts and then you pass your third, blow 2, pass 1, that's 3 accounts. So it depends on how aggressively, I guess. So I know the slower I trade it, the more likely I'll pass that first set of accounts. But it takes time for me to do that. That's like a month or so. So easily a month. So I'm not trying to push them right now. I'm trying to trade them naturally. And then it'll be like a cheap set of accounts. So those are the ones I'm working on. But I'm personally preferring the straight to fund it. So I like knowing that I'm working towards that payout on those trades. So otherwise I prefer to kind of flip them aggressively. But yeah, so the instant fund it, Top 1 Futures, and that's a little bit more bang for your buck than the Tradeify ones. But Tradeify ones are pretty much almost the same exact thing. I think currently slightly more expensive. But so I'm looking at the ratio of how much you can take out for that first payout versus how much money you're spending. I'm not looking at the profit target or any of that stuff. So when I'm looking at the stats, so that's why I landed on the Top 1 Futures. I can just show it right here. So here it is, 150K instant funded Top 1 Futures. You get $7.44 for every dollar that you spend when you get that first payout of $3,500. And 50K, you get $7.35. 100K, you get $7.29 for Tradeify Lightning. For 25K. So the way I was looking at this was if you spend $400 around. So for 2 25K Lightnings is $414, and you can get $2,000 payout. So that's $4.83 for every dollar that you spend, that you take out in the first payout. So that's what I'm looking at. I can zoom in too on this if you want, like that. So $4.83, spending $414 copy trading 2 Lightning. So 100K Lightning, which is also around $400, $396, is actually $6.31 per dollar that you spend to take out $2,500. So that's his payout, first payout. And this is cost. And this is dollar spend to payout ratio. I don't know what to call that, but so right here, the instant fund at 50K, 150K, $7.44. So that's what I'm looking at. But you know, it's not that much different, but I mean, it does add up. So I'm just thinking about hitting that first payout and how much I'm going to be able to take out. There's might be slight differences with other factors. The profit target I'm putting in right here, 6,000 on the 100K. and 6,000. So it's the same profit target. On the 150K, I'm not actually sure exactly what the profit target is on both of these. I don't have that in here. So it really depends though on what you want. Yeah, and of course I'm affiliated, you know, so I have my code Luna for Lucid and for Apex and Tradeify and all of these firms, so I am biased. So really though, I think it's super important to understand these rules and what, you know, what you're, especially that time factor, you know. But so I want to say this though, Dandy traded that SimPro, she did the exact same thing you did, and it like turned into a thing, dude. It like made her like, or it helped her reach a next level of consistency in her trading, right? She was already trading very well, but that she like locked in on that, and it was, she called it her sanity account. So what you could do is turn this account into your sanity account, take your base hits and set a max daily lockout $500. Okay, don't go more than that $520 loss or whatever you said it was. What was it? Max losing day was 520. Never go below that 520 again. So otherwise it makes your target even more. So set it to 500 just to be safe, and set it to 500 just to be safe for the highest win. Biggest win 500, biggest loss 500, and that's like a sanity account where you can take your one trade a day in that account and like have that account be like a symbolic sanity account and rock it to a payout. And that's all I'm gonna leave it on that, because that's what I saw another trader do. And now we like talk about a sanity account, like everyone needs a sanity account, you know, and that's what the ESS score will kind of do. It makes you have consistency, otherwise this happens, you know. So you got to have that consistency, whatever it is. You have to choose it, you know. If it's a $200 win or max loss $200, whatever the ratio is to be able to hit that payout on the first payout, because I always want to get the payout with the least amount of risk, because now you're gonna have to risk more. So I like to get the payout without risking more, and that means not going over my consistency score, right? Guys, actually decent trade that just set up here. Let's go to ES. Guys, clean. Man, this is a clean move. I want to let this initial balance set. So we just made the move to previous week point of control. I did get to make some money in that in a straight to funded account with the grid bot. So I'm actually going to count that as a trade and put that in my trade log, because it is a funded account. So that's what I'm supposed to do. So real quick, but yeah, nice move here, guys. Curious if anyone in chat is catching this. We broke previous day high on NQ, and it's moving. We got clean range above on NQ to my fib levels. Oh, we're hitting fib level number 1. Okay, so I might need to lock in here. Maybe I take that grid bot off. Okay, so we're hitting these fib levels perfectly on NQ. Room back down to short to previous day high. Let's look at ES. So I'm gonna look for, oh yeah, man, look at that. I might short this. Let's see. Big divergence. It's cleaner on the 15-minute. Big divergence. CVD, let's double check how bullish it looks. I do want to journal that grid bot trade more. Yeah, CVD was kind of just chopping though for quite a while. Let me make sure I have my, I'm only looking at an hour on this. Yeah, you can't really see it. So, yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty strong, but it has been choppy. Oh man, Bookmap's about to crash. Yeah, so you can see that CVD now. Look at that nice bullish CVD. So I like this potential initial balance breakout, and I'm gonna have to exit Bookmap. No free space left. It's probably because I'm recording the stream. So Bookmap is out. So guys, here's my P&L though. We're doing good. 2 of these accounts is from the grid bot trade. So I'm going to open Tradeify and Tradovate. So I'm liking this rejection from previous day high on NQ. I'm going to open up Tradovate in I'm going to open up Tradeify in Tradovate. Yep, it kicks me out. I wish I had another account to put in here. You know what? I'm gonna just log in to Lucid. Man, gold is still breaking down too, it looks like. Man, yeah, I wanna screenshot that grid bot trade final. Oh, I already signed out. Dang it. Okay, I need to screenshot that. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do it quick. I'm interested to watch the 5-minute closes up here. But we are very bullish right now, and I'm a little nervous to short. But that's what I said yesterday, and I wish I had done it. Oh, now it works. Whoa, I found out how to run them both at the same time. It's the order in which you sign in. It depends on the order you sign in. Crazy, it didn't kick me out. Now I know. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, we figured it out. So I'm gonna take a screenshot, guys. Great grid bot action. Using micros, right? I think our biggest position was 6 micros. We made 100 and what was it? Ben, is this even the right one? Is this the one from earlier? No, this is it. There we go. Screenshot. P&L 278. One more screenshot. And look at that go. I might take it. I might look for initial balance breakout too, and 8 minutes, but man, I'm thinking for that short. So I want to look at one other account. Oh man, I shouldn't have taken the screenshot on the, I should have done it on the 1 minute. Okay, hold on, let me do this again. Yeah guys, 278 on this account. Guys, Gridbot for the win, 278. I might even, I'm almost tempted to leave those on. I'm almost tempted to leave it on for now. So, I'm going to switch to the Lucid accounts here for 1 second. Oh my gosh, come on now. Clicking the wrong buttons. Okay, so I want to find the one that I did the grid bot on. I thought I did on one of these accounts too. 1001. No? Wait, this is one I traded gold on. It's saying there's an order open on it. Orders. ES order? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh my god. 3 ES. Bro. That's crazy. How did that? I don't even know how that happened or anything, but that's crazy. Alright, well, crisis. Prevent it. Let's go back into the Tradeify, right? Yep, Tradeify, that's where I still have accounts. There we have it. Okay. So, account that I haven't traded yet, that's not blown. This one. 50. Does this one work? Nope, that one is the one that's blown. This one. Nope, that one doesn't work either. Okay, of the ones that I haven't traded yet, we only have the 3. We have the micros. The 3 accounts. So I'm just going to put this on the micro chart, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. How am I going to do it? Yep. Okay, I got the accounts on. So I do 3 micros on these accounts, so that's 9. And I'm going to be on, most likely on MES, yeah, 9 on MES, 9. Right, these are the 25K, 3 per account, 9, yep. Alright, so I'm set up if I did get this short up here. So what I'm going to look at, I'm going to lock in now. We're going to lock in. Oh, you're still looking at P&L? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna lock in. I pinned the wrong message too. Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't even know where this chat is anymore. I pinned the wrong message. There we go. Now it's pinned. Yeah, boom. If that's your first payout, if you haven't got a payout yet, but you traded that account like that, man, you're trading really good. So keep doing exactly what you're doing, right? Just keep doing it. And now you know, at least, you know, don't go more than that 500 win, 500 loss. Easy number to remember, and keep it locked in. So guys, this is pushing. So I was looking for a way to get long here. I mean, to get short here. Look, we got this 5-minute doji candle, and we tapped my resistance level. Guys, I'm going to take this because it's also an onion, but it's not really an onion because it's not with the right trend. So it's a fade. We are hitting the second level on NQ right here, the fib extension level. So I'm going to look for this fib, this trade here. It's going to be a short below this 5-minute candle with a 10-point stop. Room all the way back down. Because it's not letting me put that on there. That's crazy. There it is. Oh, I'm not on the right account. Oh my god, guys, I totally forgot about this. So I have to just only do it on that Tradovate. I almost forgot. Alright, so we're about to get hit. This looks like a really good trade. I don't have any other accounts to take it in, do I? I have to lock in my wins. So I'm not going to give up anything else. We're just going to take it on these. The one thing I'm thinking about doing is holding, since I don't have an account to hold it in, unless, let me just see, what do we got? I have my Tradeify 100K, it's the only other accounts I have. But my rule is that I'm not allowed to trade them once I have a win. So that's it. That's all I got. Man, it'd be cool to have a 25K straight to fund it. To trade with these other ones. I'm thinking about getting another account because I haven't gotten an account yet this week. $100K light. Oh, what happened? I got, okay, I'm in the trade. No funded accounts. I really want to take this in a funded account too, guys. So it almost already hit the scalp. Man, I was about to buy an account for this trade. I was about to buy an account for it. So here we go, guys. We're in it to win it right now. I could show you it, but it's not very exciting. So I'm just going to leave it on the screenshot, and my stop loss should be at 170 spot 25. So I'm going to stick that on. So on my chart, I got filled exactly at 160. So technically, my first target would maybe be like this previous New York IB mid at 53.50. So that's where I'm going to consider locking in this as a scalp, following my rules. So we're short. Full target, right? We're somewhere down at these lows. Oh shoot, guys, is the grid bot still on? I canceled out the grid bot, right? Yeah, I canceled out the grid bot. Okay, I don't want to hedge. Okay, yeah, I double checked. I did have it on. I just canceled out all the orders using my copy trader, which is dope. Okay, we're in it to win it. I did get more than 5 points, but I'm trying to be a little bit better. I'm trying to hold them just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So my rule before was 5 points, but this weekend I decided. So look, I was actually very close. So my new target was this IBM. Yeah, but I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna stay with the plan here. So I'm gonna lock in my scalp after that IBM as my first target. 153.25. It's just a little bit more than my normal. And look, yeah. So right now it's saying 675 is the ATR. So what is 675? Just out of curiosity, 675 is right down there. Which matches with the volume profile I drew on from earlier. I like that target of the IBM right there, and then full target down. So what again is that? 153.50. 153.50. So let's draw that level on. That's where I'm gonna have to lock this in. There it goes. So that's where I'm locking it in here. Let's see. Come on now. Oh, geez, Louise. It went by less than a tick. It didn't even go a full tick. Yeah. It didn't even go another tick down. I needed it to at least go a tick. So I'm going to hold it. We're going to hold. We're going to hold. Yeah, that should have been my win right there. Because it's all about just getting that extra point or two, and I had it. I had my extra point or two. I'm being a little greedy, I think, because I don't have the other account set on. So normally I'd have a funded account on too, where I'd be holding it. I'd be holding it for the bigger target. And I don't have that account on. But yeah, that was a perfect TP. Man. I was just trying to let it go a tiny bit more. But yeah, it went one tick over. It was, yeah, one more tick, I probably would have dropped it. I can't believe that. A dick for a tick. Yeah, that's better than like what I normally get. That's 6.5 points. So if I just put that on, which is better than 5 points, and it's equal to the 5-minute ATR, which I love that. Well, now it's at 7. So I'm holding Hodor, and so again, this was a 5-minute reversal, 5-minute, and now look, it's also aligning with the IB high. It's not in any funded accounts, it's just in my Tradeify accounts. And I'm risking $150 tops. You know what? I might actually reduce the risk here and bring that down like that. I'm allowed to risk that full 10 points, but I don't think that's the craziest idea to allow someone to do that, especially after it hit my... It should have been covered there. Technically, I should have found that cover there. That's what I wanted. I should have found it. But so because of that, it makes sense to reduce the risk. But I'm hodoring. So how's everyone else on the day right now? Maybe a 1 in the chat if you're green on the day, or a 2 if you're red. 3, no trades, or break even, I guess. Man, that was probably about $100 of profit. No, not, I guess not. 80. It's probably 80 per account. W grid bot. Yeah, that's gonna annoy me. I'm glad it's just evals, but that's gonna annoy me that I didn't take my profit. Guys, that's a mess up. That's a mess up. Why else do I draw that take profit level on if I don't follow it? Wow, this looks very excited right now. A lot of buying coming in, a lot of action, a lot of speed. Yeah, this looks super bullish. Because it made the move I wanted, I so want to just close it right here. I'm not supposed to. I have to hold my trades. Oh, guys, I forgot we're still in the bubble. Let's get back in the space. I might have to sit back down. Oh, this is hard. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. Oh my god. Guys, I'm about to knock over my whole desk. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I should have moved my camera angle. I don't care. Maybe I can reach it from the stool, but I don't think I can. Oh yeah, that's nice after standing. Yeah, there's no way. Man, I need a remote control for my camera. That'd be sick. I guess I could have it so it follows me too. It's gonna annoy me. Oh yeah, the throne. Back in the throne. Fede says you look like a movie star. I read it first before I saw who wrote it. Dude, I just don't know where to put the lamp in here. I don't want to put it on the desk back there, so I don't know if I have anywhere to put it. Here we go, guys. There's my level. This is where I wanted to go all the way back down to previous day low and hold a huge one. But I'm gonna follow my rules. Let's get it. I'm gonna follow the idea. Oh, come on now. Almost down. Almost there. It is a scalp account, so I'm following my rules. I'm following the plan. Lock in the money. Take the money and run. My stomach's growling. Man, it did another tick. Who would have thought? I'm holding still, but yeah, if I maybe I'm not watching Bookmap or the Dome or anything, so well I have the tape up. It's moving really quick right now. There's a battle going on, it seems. So I'm gonna look at the footprint. Yeah, and it looks good to me right away. NQ and ES so look a little different. So yeah, ES looks a little more bearish. NQ looks a little more on the bullish side than ES. Interesting. Interesting. You see it right here what I'm looking at. So just I'm seeing these trapped buyers up here, and meanwhile there's a lot of trapped sellers on NQ, and NQ look is grinding up while ES is grinding down. We got room down to VWAP, so I like that target, and that target is 149. Man, is that for real? Is China in the chat? Nice. Smart World here won an Aqua account. Nice. All right, so let's go back to this view. Just have to be patient here. It's just tough when it literally went to it like twice. Like I could have taken the same trade almost twice and taken profit, or gotten back in at the high of the range and made double the profit the second time. So it's kind of annoying to see it bounce so close to my take profit where, yeah, maybe just close it. So it already happened more than once. But overall, it's like I held it that long, then I can keep holding it, you know. It is a counter trend trade, right? We're going for a reversal here. The idea of this reversal is based on this previous day high on NQ being broken, and then sweeping both of these fib extension levels, thinking we can get a little reaction here, right? It's holding right now. And we have room to take NQ back down to previous day high. So that's the idea, even though, man, it looks pretty bullish. Look at that. And meanwhile, ES still has a lot of room to get back to those highs, but we are at this resistance level I already had drawn on my chart, and it's holding, so makes sense. ES does have room up to that previous day high, but so I'm taking the NQ fib reversal trade back down to its previous day high. So without ES being at previous day high or at the fibs too, maybe I should invalidate this trade idea. Maybe that's not the move, but it seems like a good place. And we had this 15-minute RSI divergence and a 5-minute doji candle on ES. I just feel like I should have gotten my profit already for the scalp. So, but it's not crazy for me to want to hold that VWAP full move. So I still like this trade idea, and it actually has been playing out. I'm just having to talk myself through it here so I don't get crazy. And we can go back and look at it in the clean chart. I don't like that this is IB mid, and that's why I was trying to take profit there and I didn't get it. Oh man, I'm tired. Oh dude, we're still on the TPO chart, dang it. I just did all that analysis. So I'm looking at the difference of today versus yesterday's. We're not at the previous day high on ES. We were exactly at an important level I had drawn on the chart as a high place where I could look for that fade. The 5-minute chart gave me a big doji candle and another inside bar. Then I take the breakout of both of those. So I took the fade here on ES, right? NQ meanwhile was at the second fib extension level. So I have two fib levels. They're very faint on the chart here. This is at the 618. So we cleared the first one, second one, and start to have a reaction here where it's resisting. And so that's the confluence here, and NQ reaching that level outside of previous day high where I can short it back down to previous day high. Fade. So, but I'm taking it on ES. So ES isn't at the previous day high yet, but it is at a high time frame support resistance level I already had marked out. So I'm going to use that, and it had a 15-minute RSI divergence at that level. And look at this RSI is coming. That CVD is coming down here. Let's look at that CVD on the 1 minute. Yeah, downtrend. I like that, selling. So I still like this, right? And this target, it played out twice. I could have retaken the exact same trade again. That target's right there. So I am gonna follow my rules and still just try to lock it in the same way that I didn't manage to get the first two times. You'd think maybe I would have learned my lesson the first time and just taken it on the second, but I'm just gonna follow my idea, my rules, my strategy, whatever. But I mean, I could have, so really 5 points. Yeah, so see, I really could have. Any other day I would have locked that up pretty much, but this week I'm trying to be a little bit more selective and hold them when I think there's room down. Try to hold it, but still lock in something here. So I'm going to use that point to lock it in right here, and we're almost there right now. Here we go. And so I could have waited all this time, and it could go so much further, you know, and I happen to get tagged out, and I have to accept that. I have to accept that. I mean, I could just close it right now and not be a dick for a tick too. So there it is. I'm trying to let it go a tick or two, a couple ticks below, you know. Trying to get a little wick down. I mean, I'll probably just have to drop it. Bruh. I think it looks good, so that's why I'm trying to let it go. If it breaks this, I think it could flash down another 3-4 points. Jeez Louise, guys, I didn't take it again and it hit my level. Still looks good. I'm seeing some selling on the tape right now. We're testing some EMAs. Looks good still, right? But it's chopping here, so I have to expect it to keep doing what it's doing right now. Could go back underwater. It's tough to see that target hit again, but I didn't even get a tick below it, you know. I didn't even get a full tick below. Okay, I just saw. Man, the tape is just moving fast right now. I see the structure on the TPO chart. I see the structure that looks good. I see some trapped buyers on these wicks. There's also some sellers down here too. From that wick down had a bunch of sellers at the bottom that are now trapped. Hopefully not for long. I'm gonna be aggressive. I'll probably end up getting the same fill or worse because it's a market order as if I had just put a limit order, but I'm gonna try to let it go a couple ticks down, so maybe I can get a little bit more. But yeah, I know I don't want to be a dick for a tick, but I'm just trying to follow the plan, because at the end of the day, this is actually looking good. It looks good. But yeah, it's just crazy to go up and down the P&L that many times like that. That is what's crazy. So if I can let it not bother me and just know the trade is the trade, like as if it was a robot performing it, it would wait. It would wait for it to break a couple ticks and then drop the stop loss and hopefully get to trail the stop loss with it. The main thing to me is to not let it burn my mental capital. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, everything still looks good. I guess there's just a lot of people still bullish, trying to buy the dip, maybe. I don't know who would do it though. Algos. Come on now, gosh. Right back up. So, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm trying to be patient and follow the plan on these ones. I don't know how long I can hold up. That's just crazy. So close, so close. Ticks away. Ticks away. So patience might pay me though if I just wait. Everything looks good. Everything looks fine. I don't have Bookmap open. Maybe I can get Bookmap open. I'm out of space. Hey, someone bought that wick. Yeah, the idea is that it breaks through, I drop it, and then I have time to actually trail it down more and maybe even double my profit. Because I do think we can get a good move below here. Oops, shoot. No. I'm falling off my stool as I get this trade. Here we go. Tape looks great. No Bookmap. I don't have enough disk space. Seeing selling pressure. Yeah, there we go. Come on now. I just realized I'm in dark mode with my lighting. In the cave. Alright, I gotta free up disk space, it's telling me, so hopefully we get this trade here. I'm getting more alerts about disk space. Let's go. Come on now. There we go. See that? Ah, oh, I didn't get it. You see that wick? That's exactly what I wanted. It happened too quick. Are you freaking serious, guys? I still didn't get it. Keep going now. That's the wick I wanted, though. See, yeah, I thought I could get a couple extra points, but it happened way too quick. It happened way too quick. Dude, that's hilarious. So in this situation, I'm just gonna be chill and pretend like I'm waiting for my full target for a second, right? Everything's been working good. Look, we hit my TP a million times. My full TP though would be a little bit lower if this rejection can hold a little bit. So I'm gonna just be ready here to take this still, guys. If it goes down below, I'm gonna drop it. I didn't, yeah, I don't know. It happened pretty quick. Like I should have just dropped it down and let go that quick, but yeah, it happened too quick for me. So maybe people's stop losses or something just got hunted down there or something. I don't know what happened though, but that's crazy town. So everything else on the tape still looks good. We're just pressing. Can the floor fall out below? I have to rest my click finger, guys. That's crazy town. That's annoying. So watch it slowly suck the energy out of me having to deal with that, but it's not a big deal, right? So there we go. We got it. We're out. I got a little bit more at least. We're out. So it still looks good. If I had the other account on, I'd be holding for the full TP, guys. But we're out. $101. That's great. That's good. On 25Ks, 3 accounts. 101. Guys, heck yeah, let's go. I don't know if you can see all that P&L in there. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can see it. Done. Guys, we stacked it. All my accounts, the other ones are blown, right? All green. We did it. We did it. Wait, there's some NVIDIA news or something? Oh, no, not NVIDIA. Oh, wait, what is this? Lutnick says US has not yet sold NVIDIA's H200 chips to China yet. Wells Fargo lent to MFS as Barclays exit. I don't know about that. Okay. Alright, oops. I don't know what just happened. There we go. Sorry, we're back. Man, I don't think I saved my recording, but I think I got the other. I think I got the. Man, I don't know what happened. So it stopped recording automatically, I think. Man, I was about to hit it too after closing the trade. I should have just hit it. And look at that, popped right back up. It still looks good to me though. Like I could probably be re-entering this short, but I'm not going to, guys. We're done. I'm long in all my I'm green in all my accounts. Yeah, see that pop back up? Boom. So that's it. I'm done. And I have a bunch of journaling to do in the prop for match channel that I've been not doing. Guys, 2 W's on the grid bot strat today. So when we're chopping, I'm gonna have a grid bot account and start doing it. Alright, just posting some stuff. Yeah, that's my trades for today. Yeah, I think I had 4 or 5 trades altogether. We did the thing, guys. We did the thing. We got the all green. That's nice. That last short too was really nice, guys. So that was this previous day high on MNQ, ES, Confluence. See, I didn't have this one in a funded account because my rule right now is that I won't trade the funded account, or I won't take more than one. If I don't know how to say this. If I'm green, I'll lock it up. One and done. One and done. Guys, my computer's kind of frozen right now. All right. So I think man, my computer is freezing up and being weird. Oh man, I missed the Joey. Checking out Joey. So I'm locking up here, guys. That short was this one. Beautiful short, also based on NQ at that fib extension. So took it for the scalp, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm curious to see if we hit the previous day high, so I'm gonna put an alert here. And yeah, I'm gonna get some food, guys. I'm gonna eat some food, cook some food, and that's gonna be it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. I don't know how many likes we got. I don't think we didn't have very many people watching, but good W sesh today. Good W sesh. Oh yeah, I gotta do my journal too. Dude, my computer is not doing so hot. I wish I put screenshots in. I don't even know what I made on this. Okay, pre-New York. It was my second Tradeify account. I want to figure out what I made on this. Okay, so let's just want to use Siri. Let's see. $28 plus 37 plus 37 or 34 plus 39 and 51. 186. Right, that's the gold short. Yep, 186. And fund it. Yeah, I feel like shoulda, coulda, woulda been a little bit more on there. Let's see, 186. Oh, and then after the fees, man, a lot less. Really? Yeah, 153 after fees. That sucks. I don't know how that is. One of these accounts I had one that I opened and then closed right away on accident, so maybe that was why. I'm just gonna put a screenshot of that. Oh, here's why. And then minus 53. Guys, it says I shorted one on accident. Huh, I covered, yeah guys, it shorted me on accident. I guess I overfilled. I don't know, it added another short. I don't know what happened there, so I must have accidentally closed out on all and put it back in. That's what happened. And then got stopped out. So whatever, I made 153 and I want to put the screenshot in. There's a breakout short. See, this one says 170. So 153. And then what's this trade? Oh, this is on the grid bot. So I wanted to document the grid bot. I'm just gonna say grid bot. Oh, you know what? I did do this in a fund it. So I'm supposed to put it on here. So I'm gonna have to make a thing for this. I have to still call it the grid bot, but I guess I'll just call it grid. I mean, how much did I make on that grid trade? Yeah, 278. That's really good. I forget what time that was at. Let's see. That was around 9:30. Yeah, that was around the open. So I'm just gonna put 9:30. I think it was like 9:25 technically. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it 9:30. It's like right before the open when I actually put it on. So that's it, guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we only got 18 likes, so the form today, if you fill it out, you get an entry for the next time we actually do pull the giveaway, which whatever I have left for this month we'll do before the end of the month. So make sure to stay tuned. You got to be here to claim your giveaway, and you get an entry for every day you sign that form. And I think that's it, guys. So W session, WPNL, all green, and love to see it. Love to see it, guys. No big, all those little scalps, all base hits here. Nothing crazy. Oh man. I'm in the wrong account. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. Sorry, I got distracted. So that's gonna be it, guys. Green sesh W's in the chat, guys. Peace out, guys. I will see you tomorrow bright and early, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Prop for Match stream, and 9 a.m. here. I will see you then, guys. Code Luna, best deal at your favorite prop firm, and I think that's it, guys. Peace.
Every tick is a voice, every candle a question. The market is an auction, and only the patient find the truth.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game.
Market is memory, anchored in pain. Levels get tested, patterns remain. Greed says double up, fear says quit. Patience whispers wait, that's the voice I commit. Every loss is tuition, every drawdown a class. Every journal line written makes the knowledge last. No chase, no tilt, no revenge on the tape. I'm the product of the process, there's no escape.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game.
Value builds slow where the orders agree. High volume nodes mark the path I see. Excess means turning, rejection in play. Auction finds fair price, then it walks away. RB forms the map, the breakout's the test. Failed auction calls bluff.